y'all? What's up? Week 1 in the books, week 2 in the books. We wasn't able to broadcast last week due to some unforeseen circumstances. Hurricane, what was the name of it? Hurricane Nicholas. Tropical Storm Nicholas came through here, and a lot of people got without power and stuff. So, shout out to those people, man. I hope everything is going well and picking back up for you, man. It's been a long week, I know. But today we getting into it, man. Look, we got Jackson gets the Mahomes monkey off his back. Derek Carr carves up the steel curtain, bro. Tua goes down and the price of Watson goes up. Man, NFL, you just don't know what's going to happen, man. The Texans, man, we looking good last week versus an inferior Jacksonville team. We come in the first half and we going toe to toe with Southwest Canada, a.k.a. the Toilet Bowl of America, Cleveland, Ohio. We are going toe-to-toe with them. Tyrod Taylor is just, playing his game, doing his thing. He goes into the end zone, pulls up lane, tries to go back out there, probably made it worse. That's typical. That's Texans for you, man. The league didn't even want to allow us to have entertainment in a losing season. We know we weren't going to be that good this year, but the highlight was watching Tyrod Taylor. I'm going to be honest. It was just, it was like, okay, well, this season's not going to be so bad because I get to at least be entertained in these losses. And I know that the Texans, but one thing you can say about the Texans is that they are better coached this year. But then Zach Wilson, the other rookie for the New York Jets, he does his best Nathan Peterman, if y'all know who that is. If y'all don't know who it is, I will remind you pretty soon. We will be right back, and we're going to start the show, man. We got a good show for y'all. We'll be right back. Give me 10 seconds. All right. So now... All right. Let's start, man. Thursday night football last week, Washington versus New York, man. Hey, two subpar teams. I'm really disappointed in Washington's defense so far this year. They gave up 29 points to Daniel Jones and the New York Giants and Jason Garrett's offense. Not really impressed with that. Taylor Heineke, that should be a familiar name around here to us Texas fans. I think he actually maybe started the game or something when that one season when when Watson, his rookie year, when he went down, I think Taylor Heineke might have started the game for the Texans at one point in time. Anyway, but he threw for 336 yards, man, and 2 touchdowns. Daniel Jones went for 95 yards on the ground. He actually had one of those was like a 60-yard touchdown run that I think they called back. He actually was carving them up on the ground last week. And Terry McLaurin, whoever that is, 11 receptions for 107 yards for the Washington Redskins. Let's keep it moving, man. That's not even interesting. The Bengals versus the Bears. Andy Dalton going to go carve up his own old team, and what does he do? He does what Andy Dalton does. He turns the ball over and gets hurt. Justin Fields comes in, saves his butt. He didn't really have that well of a game either, but I give him a pass, just like I give Davis Mills a pass because he had to come in at halftime. He didn't take any snaps. He wasn't taking first-team snaps this week. He probably took about 20 snaps all week long and then gets thrown into the fire, but he ended up pulling out a dub. So I can't be mad. Joe Burrow went for 207 and 2 touchdowns, but he didn't look himself, man. Joe Mixon was the high rusher in that game with 69 yards. There wasn't no running in that game, okay? Let's keep it moving. All right. The Rams versus the Colts. Now, everybody's pulling for Carson Wentz this year. Now he's back hurt again. I think he hurt both ankles. I don't know how you do that, but he rolled both ankles. I don't know, man. And I know y'all think like, why is he laughing on somebody's injury, man? It's because it's the Colts, okay? And I can't stand the Colts. The Colts are like the luckiest team on planet Earth, man. So when it comes down to them playing, I want them to lose every single week. Yeah, so on that. Matthew Stafford looking good, though, so far in 2 games, man. He threw for 278, 2 touchdowns, man. He's looking good. He's looking good, man. And I I think the Rams are going to be formidable when it comes down to the playoffs this year, man. They're going to be and that stadium is so beautiful, man. Have you seen that stadium, Q? Man, that SoFi Stadium out there in Los Angeles, man, that's what you call state of the art right there, man. That thing it's beautiful, man. I can't wait to go visit it. When I went out there a couple of years ago, they were still building it. They was finishing. You could see it was going to be a really nice stadium when I saw it then. But that finished product is beautiful, man. Oh, man. And then here we go, the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins, man. Tua goes down. The guy stays hurt, man. That dude's not a real NFL quarterback. I've been telling y'all that before he even got to the NFL. He's not a real NFL quarterback. He has a terrible throwing motion, and he doesn't throw people open. He has nothing really spectacular about him. And he's none of his assets makes him stand apart from the next quarterback, if that makes sense. Like you talk about Russell Wilson, his vision is extraordinary. Deshaun Watson, same thing, vision is extraordinary. Mahomes, he has an electric arm. Justin Herbert, electric arm. Aaron Rodgers, electric arm. Some of these youngsters out here, they got something that Joe Burrow, accuracy off the chain. Accuracy is just like he's throwing dimes out there all the time. So Tua to me is not an NFL quarterback. So with that being said, the price of Deshaun Watson, come holler at me on when we'll start the bargaining at about 3 first rounds and about 2 second rounders. And then you can come holler at me. That gets you to the table at this point because y'all desperate. Y'all have a really good team down there, but your quarterback position, I think they're going to be handing it. I don't even know who their backup quarterback is, but it don't matter because they was already starting the backup. If the person is behind Tua, that means that's a bad situation for them, man. They got blank 35-0, by the way. By Buffalo. So that Josh Allen went for not really impressive day by Josh Allen, honestly. It was 179, 2 touchdowns. That's not gonna get it done on a week out basis, but they had just got their butts handed to them by Pittsburgh the week before, so that was more of a bounce back game. And then we got Zach Wilson, the rookie, the second overall pick, the one they said that was better than Justin Fields, and he come out of nowhere. He played at BYU. You got some highlights on it? You got some highlights already, huh? Yeah, let's check out Zach Wilson's day versus Bill Belichick. Let's check it out. Bill Belichick against a rookie quarterback it's just unfair. It's just unfair. It's gonna pop up in a second. There we go. And that's one. Let's count them out, y'all. That's ding. That's one. Here's a 1st and 10. Wilson. That's 2. He is doing a really, really good impression of Nathan Peterman right now. I'm going to get to that in a second. That was just, I don't know what he was doing right there. That was just horrible. He has some pop on his arm, man, but he reminds me so much of Mansell, man. Like this, he's falling away. You can get away with that in college, man. You can't get away with falling off your back foot. And there really wasn't any pressure in his face, and he just falling back trying to throw fadeaway passes, man. That's not gonna work in the NFL, homie. Especially against Bill Belichick. So Nathan Peterman, I don't know if you guys remember, so this has actually got some Texans ties to it. Nathan Peterman, they pulled Tyrod Taylor for Nathan Peterman back in Buffalo, right? And I want to say we played against Nathan Peterman in his very first start. We got a couple of interceptions, but let's go to Nathan Peterman highlights on his first start in when he was in Buffalo or when he played in the NFL. Peterman rolling and throwing off. That was his first pass ever in the NFL right there. First pass ever. I like how they put this. By the way, shout out to Comeback Media. Want to give y'all a shout out. This is off y'all website. So free. It's free out there. It's out there. But I'm going to give y'all a shout out because y'all on my screen right now. So shout out to y'all. Anyway, man, that's Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman was a really, really, really bad quarterback, man. And they took Tyrod Taylor. They benched him for this guy. This guy's horrible, man. And I really believe that Zach Wilson, he's probably going to be better, but I don't think he's going to be that much better. I think he's going to be more of a Mansell type. If I was the Jets, I would have picked Fields over Wilson any day, man, because Wilson is small for one thing, and most of his success is going to come outside of the pocket. Well, you can't live outside of the pocket, man. This is the NFL. You still have to live. You still have to be able to throw downs from inside of that pocket, man, because they're going to figure you out after a while, man. They're going to make you start throwing from inside of the pocket, man. And I honestly, I think Bill Belichick just basically wrote the blueprint out for the rest of the season for Zach Wilson. He's gonna be in trouble. Let's keep it moving though, man. San Francisco. Man, I actually picked the Eagles to win this game, man. That was my upset pick of the week, man. I was really confident that Jalen Hurts was gonna pull that upset off, man. But he still looked pretty decent, man. Like Jalen Hurts, he looked like he's gonna solidify that starting job for the Eagles. So kudos on them, man, for getting rid of Winston, letting him get the opportunity, man. He threw for about 200 yards. He ran for about 82 yards, man. So he fits that same mold that Lamar Jackson type, you know. He's not your typical in the pocket quarterback, but what does he have? He has a special skill. He has escapability, and he has a nice arm. These are things that you need in the NFL, man. You need certain things that make you stand out, man. So let's keep it moving. And to me, I watched this game, man. The Raiders versus the Steelers, man. David Carr. I mean, not David Carr. Oh, Lord. Not David Carr. No, not David Carr. Derek Carr, his younger brother, man. The way he looked his first 2 weeks, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, y'all. He is probably right up there, top 3 in the MVP conversation already in week 2. He carved up Baltimore last week, carved that defense up really good for the tune of about 400 yards passing. And then this week he comes back and he flirts with 400 again versus the Steel Curtain defense up there. And we all know that, hey, Pittsburgh might not be good on offense, but we know that defense is legit up there. And so he went up there on the road in Pittsburgh and chopped them boys up pretty good, man. So kudos to Derek Carr, man. He had 382 yards, 2 touchdowns, man. Najee Harris, they held him to 10 carries at 38 yards, bro. So this, newfound running game that the Pittsburgh say they have, I mean, we haven't seen it yet. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's keep it going, man. It's another pick I lost out on. Honestly, I didn't think that the Panthers was going to be this good, man, which was the Texans' next opponent. They went in there and man, they made Winston look real Tampa Bay-ish when he was in Tampa Bay, man. So, I mean, I think that might have been just, the Carolinas have a really, really good defense, man. They really do. And, you catch somebody sleeping in week 1. They caught Green Bay sleeping. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout. I actually picked the Saints to win this game. So, I was wrong on that one, man. But the Texans play the Saints this week, man. I mean, not the Saints, the Panthers this week. Boy, that's going to be real fun to watch with Davis Mills being his first start against that front four, because that front four is pretty good. It's one of the best in the league, probably top 5 if you ask me, man. And the Broncos are 2-0, man, with Teddy Bridgewater running the show over there, man. Good old Teddy B. It's good to see him back, man, after that horrific injury he suffered in Minnesota. He's been bouncing around the league. He was with the Saints for a year. I think he was with Carolina for a year. But he did beat the Jags, and they only beat him by 10. The Texans beat him by 16. It was really more than that. They scored a late touchdown. Should have been like 20-something. Anyway, but Broncos, man, well, let me tell y'all, that AFC West, man, that is going to be a tough division. Right now, as we speak, the AFC West, the Kansas City Chiefs are in 3rd place. They in 3rd place in that division right now. And I know that's because of one loss, but I'm just saying currently, right now, today, as we speak, in 9/20/2021, the Kansas City Chiefs are currently in third place, and the Raiders and the Denver Broncos are tied for first at 2-0 apiece. Okay, so that's the truth hurts, man. And Kansas City got some work to do on that defense, man. They've been giving up some. They gave up the coup de grace the last couple of weeks, man. You got them highlights. So to me, the game of the week. You know what? I said I was going to leave that for Kick Rocks, huh? The kicker. Henry. Okay. Well, let's talk about the Cardinals game, man. Look, my second MVP candidate in week 2 is Kyler Murray, man. The dude he has something. He's special, bro. That dude arm talent is something else, man. That play where he was going across his body and he just torqued his body to a way and just flicked it with his wrist, but the velocity on that thing was like about a good 70, 80 miles per hour, man. And it was like super on target, and Hopkins just waiting there. He just waiting there, man. I bet you Hopkins so glad he got himself out of Houston, man. Kudos to him for leaving when the leaving was good, put it like that. Anyway, Kyler Murray, man, what threw for 400 and 3 touchdowns. I'm just saying, 400. Not to mention he ran for about 70, 80 yards. The GOAT is being the GOAT again, man, with the Falcons, man. I'm just going down the list, y'all. This is what we talking about today. It's NFL. It's Man Up Monday. I'm just telling y'all what I was right and what I was wrong. I was definitely right about the Bucks beating Atlanta. They beat the brakes off of them. Brady has 9 touchdowns in 2 weeks, y'all. 9 touchdown passes in 2 weeks at 44 years old. Yes, this guy's 44 years old. If the dude is, I think he got the Benjamin Button syndrome. The dude is aging in reverse, man. It is like for real, man. Every time I talk about the GOAT, I got to sweat. Y'all see that? I got to sweat, man. Every time, man. Matt Ryan threw for like 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, but it don't matter, man. It don't matter. The GOAT did what the GOAT did. Matt Ryan threw for 2 pick sixes in the fourth quarter. 2 pick sixes in the fourth quarter. He reminds me so much of Sharp. Like Sharp, like they move the same. They got like lead feet, man. And so then now we gotta talk about the Cowboys, man. So they won the game yesterday. So now we gotta hear Cowboys going to the Super Bowl talk because they won one game. They actually look impressive against the Chargers, though, man. But best believe the Chargers blew themselves up in that game. They easily should have won that game. Like they should have been up. They should have been up. Like I think they called 2 touchdowns back on them. One was they said it was taunting or something. And I don't know, man. It was a weird play, man, where they called it a legal procedure. Then they said it was taunting, and then they had forced the taunt. I don't know, man. Whatever, man. The Cowboys won. They won by a walk-off field goal. So kudos for the Cowboys, and glad y'all won. I guess I'm glad for y'all fans because y'all are a group or something else sometimes, man. Y'all really annoying. And man, one of the best games of the weekend, man, to me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all agree with, was that Tennessee versus Seattle game, man. Tennessee was down 24-9 in this game, man. And it looked like they was finna just get blown out the building, man. And then Derrick Henry, I'm going to give you this number, 146 yards, right? You be like, man, that's a good game, right? Everybody, y'all like, that's a good game, right? That's a great game, 146 yards. He did that in a quarter and a half. He did that from midway through the third quarter through the fourth quarter. Yes, and a little bit of overtime. The dude balled out, okay? Let me just check this out. Just check out just a snippet of what he was doing to these boys, man. I mean, for real.
Tennessee down by 14.
Like
Derrick Henry finds a gap.
A little camera on the
Henry
side.
Outruns an angle. Yeah. Derrick Henry.
Anyway, man, ain't nobody supposed to be that big and that fast, man. This dude's out here like a defensive end and running like a gazelle, man. Anyway, man, so they ended up coming back and winning that game 33-30, man. So I thought the whole division was going to be 0-2 and we was going to end up being 2-0. That would have been nice. But hey, whatever. Everybody can have dreams. Tannehill went for 347, no touchdowns, though. Derrick Henry, a total of 182 yards on the ground. The dude is still the best. I got a question for you guys. And you know what? Y'all can chime in on this during the show or after the show. I might even put a poll up. If Derrick Henry retired today, is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? I think he is. I truly do. And I'm not a Titans fan at all. I do not like them at all. I was an Oilers fan, and when they left to go to Tennessee, I cut off all my ties with that organization. But I speak the truth here. I'm down the middle. That's the name of the show. Down the middle. Down the middle. Nah, Jason, I did not see that, man. I did not see that. He threw water on the Ravens fans? Nah, I did not see that, man. That's a little bit disrespectful, man. I wouldn't do no stuff like that. People be doing some crazy stuff behind sports, man. I mean, you know, why you can't just be a fan and you know talk your mess to the opposing fans, you know, respectfully. You know, you don't have to get personal with it. Like I remember that one time, I think David Carr's wife was they was messing with her in the stands one time when he was the quarterback. Man, that's Bush League, man. I'm gonna call him out, man. Mahomes' brother, you Bush League, bro. Like, I'm put it like this, man. You wasn't throwing no water on nobody when you winning games, man. Like, hey, be just as graceful as you are when you win as if when you lose as well. You know? I mean, that's your word of wisdom. That's my word of wisdom, man. If you win with a smile, man, lose with a smile, you ain't got to be happy about it, man. But at the end of the day, the great thing about sports is, man, you can battle for whatever amount of time is on that clock. And then after the clock is over, man, we all friends, man. We good. It was a battle. We had fun. I mean, because during the game, you having fun. That's really what it is. They out there having fun. It's not frustrating being out there. Sometimes it might be frustrating for one particular player, but most players out there, they just having fun, man. They getting paid for it, man. And like, I don't get the people who are so invested. They so invested in something and they're not even participating in it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just right before the show started, my boy Breon Green, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy belated, by the way. He sent me a video of two Cleveland Brown fans fighting each other after the game. I'm like, how y'all fighting each other? Y'all won the game. Like, are y'all mad about how much y'all won the game by? Like, what happened? Are you mad that Baker turned the ball over? What's the real deal? This is why we call y'all the toilet bowl of America, Cleveland. This is why. Because y'all act like y'all the toilet bowl of America. Y'all do dumb stuff like that. I seen a video a long time ago of a dude dipping his head in a bucket of urine for $100. Cleveland, Ohio, man. Do better, man. Y'all need to do better. Man, let's get to that Sunday night game last night, man. Now, that was a barn burner, man. And I'm really happy for Jackson that he got that monkey off his back, because that 0-3, if it ever went to 0-4, man, I think it'll probably start getting in his head a little bit, man. You know, you can't be losing that many times. Like, what's his name? The boxer, Wilder. Are they far yet? Wilder and Fury? Because Fury keep kicking his ass. So, I mean, my bad. He keep kicking his butt. He keeps kicking, like, Fury just keeps kicking his butt, man. Anyway, man, got a few highlights from that game, man. Which one's the first? The Kelsey. I mean, yeah, so, man, Travis Kelce, man, is already a Hall of Famer right now to me. Tight ends are not supposed to make plays like this. This guy's unbelievable. Look at this. He goes between stiff arms, makes guys miss, follows the block, makes one guy miss again, and again, touchdown. That is an amazing play, man. I'm sorry. He had to go through some stuff to get to that. That play right there tells you about Travis Kelce, man. That dude is a monster, man. Tight ends ain't supposed to be making plays like that. No, you leave that up to receivers and running backs, man. Get down.
And Kelce
Whoop.
blocking.
Whoop. Man, I tell you, man, I love me some football, man. And tonight's game, the Green Bay versus Detroit, I have no idea how Detroit got a game on primetime, dog. Like, that on Monday night to be like, how did they get a Monday night game, bro? And I know it's out Aaron Rodgers on the other side, but I mean, you could have put a couple of these games, like that Seattle Titans game should have been Monday night. It was a couple games, but y'all, okay, man, whatever. Y'all don't want nobody to watch that game. I might watch the first half, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be over in the first half, man. Anyway, man, that's it for football, NFL this week, man. And man, we got some good games coming up in college as well this weekend. Texas A&M will be playing. They going down to Fayetteville, Arkansas. Arkansas, they beat the brakes off UT about 2 weeks ago. So it'll be really interesting, man. U of H 45-0 over Grambling, but the band was good. The band's always good, man. I always like to see Grambling, those HBCUs out there, man, getting down. Hey, if I always felt like I don't understand why Division I schools don't have like bands like that, Ohio State, Michigan, they got pretty good bands for D1s. I don't really, I can't really think of any more off the top of my head, really, that just really get down. I like Ohio State because they do the Ohio. They spell it out on the field, and the tuba comes, runs up there, and dots the I. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I remember Thornton showing that to us in band back in high school. That was a pretty good deal, man. Anyway, we'll be right back, man. I'm going to talk a little bit of the Astros. Not too long. I'm not going to get too far into that. I know you guys ain't really paying attention to that right now until the playoffs, but we'll talk about that. Give me a few seconds. We'll be right back. Oh, wow, I just looked at that video, Jason. Golly, man. Yeah, dudes, man. Come on, man. People got to do better, man. Come on, man. Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along, man? Hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in, Jason, Darren, man, all you guys, man. Y'all really support your boy, man. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do, man. Let's talk about some Astros, man, and some right now. Astros are 3 games in the loss column behind Tampa Bay. I don't know if they're going to be able to make that up. Tampa Bay got some barn burners coming up, though, so we might be able to make that ground up. I have no idea. Houston is playing pretty good lately, though, man. They seem like they're getting their legs back under them, man. They seem like they've been injured all year long, man. So they're putting in, and they're putting a little bit of space between them and the White Sox, so they'll at least be able to get that home field advantage in the division round. So that's good. Boston and Toronto are the 2 wild card leaders at 86-65 and 84-65. The Yankees are 2 games in the loss column behind both of them, and Oakland is as well. Well, if the Yankees don't make the playoffs this year, man, I think they're gonna break that team up, man. I really do, man, because they are 3rd in the wild card right now. You have to be at least 2. So, but they're 2 games behind the Toronto, who came from way back, man. They was back about a month ago. They was like 7 or 8 games back, man. Now they're 2nd in the wild card, actually virtually tied, basically. But the Yankees, man, they have fallen out. They fallen out far, man, and Oakland as well, man. I thought Oakland, we was battling with Oakland, like they was like neck and neck with us for a while, and then all of a sudden Houston turned it on and Oakland turned it off. So I think the playoffs gonna be good, man. I still, I'm rolling with Houston to make it to the World Series. Tampa's good though, man. So are the White Sox, man. That's the thing about baseball, man. You can be favored, but it don't really even matter, man. It's about who come in with the hottest pitching and who come in with the hottest bats, man. That's really what baseball. That's what makes baseball so like, football. You can kind of be like, okay, this is the favorite. They're the better team. They're most likely to win. Well, it's just not like that in baseball. Baseball is really about who's hot. Because any team, one thing about baseball, any team can beat any team any night. Most, like, you rarely see sweeps in baseball. Like, you see them, but the goal, the manager will tell you the goal is to win 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. And next thing you know, you done built up a good record. Going 3 straight against somebody, that's hard to do. So in that one game, That one game, you're going to probably lose to a sorry team every time, at least once in a 3-game series. That's like just the law of averages. So just take that in consideration, like during the year. So then you get a team that they fought their way to the playoffs. They like the Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays are dangerous because they fighting their way into this play. They've been basically in a playoffs mode for like the last 2 months. You know what I'm saying? You say they winning the ship, they winning the chip. It depends on our bullpen. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's like we re-upped our bullpen, and it seemed like it got a little bit. Yeah, they got a little shaky. But like I said, man, like I really think the Astros should be the favorite in the American League. We got the veterans. A lot of these teams are young too. White Sox, they're a young team, Boston, I'm not really scared about Boston, man. I don't know. There's something about them. But if the Yankees do not make the playoffs, you best believe my cousin JJ ain't cookie. Everybody, all y'all, my kinfolk up there from New York. Oh yeah, y'all gonna get a call from me. Yes, sir. Y'all will be getting a call from me because there's no way that with that talent that the Yankees have that they should be missing the playoffs. Ain't no way. Y'all bought all that talent. I bet y'all. I hope y'all kept y'all receipt. What's the return policy on them boys, man? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go to the National League, man. National League has been, man, that's been set for a while, man. Either San Francisco or the Dodgers are gonna win the West. Milwaukee is way ahead in the Central, and Atlanta, they gonna make it. They'll make it. The Dodgers right now are the first in the wild card. St. Louis is second. Cincinnati and Philadelphia are right behind St. Louis. The Dodgers are already locked in. They're 96 and 54, and the next team behind them is 79 and 69. So I think they okay. I think they might be okay, man. I think they okay, man. Yeah, man. But I agree, Jason. If we get that bullpen right, man, our lineup is. When healthy, that lineup is impenetrable, man. Like that lineup that we have is a World Series winning lineup. Now, the pitching staff that we have, that's the question. Is that a World Series winning pitching staff? We don't know. We will find out right after this, man. We coming back with a little bit of kick, rocks, and a little bit of plays of the week. We'll be right back. Hold on. Be right back. So going back to the Texans real quick, man, I want to just show y'all a couple of these highlights, man, and give out a couple of game balls. One of my game balls goes to Justin Reed, man. The dude got 2 picks in 2 games and a forced fumble in two games in game in 3 quarters, brother. I don't think he even played in the 4th quarter. Here's one of his plays, man. He been balling, man, but the dude stay injured, man. You have to get on that program. That was textbook, too, man. He put that helmet right on the ball, man. They got another angle on here. And I like that dude Kirksey, too, man. He been balling, man. He got something else. Yeah, he put that helmet right on the ball, bro. Right on the ball. Yes, sir. And you got what's the next highlight is the interception. That defense, man, they look legit, man. They look like they're being coached up and they're not making those dumb mistakes that they did last year. Those stay in your gap. It's like put a body in the gap at least, bro. Like y'all just I thought, man, at this point in time of the game, I was like, okay, we got something. We got something. They came down there, had that little play right there. That screen pass was man. That screen, you know what? That's what I didn't see. Was that screen pass? That's what it was. Oh, you know what? That might be on here. Keep it rolling. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, yeah. But anyway, man, I just wanted to put that in there, Texans, man. Like, I felt like they were gonna lose the game, but I'm actually happy because they had them as a 13-point underdog, man. That's a little bit disrespectful, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how you know. That's the NFL team. I don't care what nobody say. You know, they put a line at 13 points now. Like that team, like Cleveland is good. They stacked, man. They got a really good line, really good squad. But by no way are they 14 points better than the Texans, bro. Like, I mean, come on, man. They got flaws in there. I mean, if you really look at it, Baker Mayfield didn't do nothing yesterday to impress you. What did he do? He turned the ball over. After he got hurt, he never went back downfield again. And that's the one thing I was wondering why the Texans didn't start selling out on those quick passes that he was doing. Because it's like they was either going to run the ball or they was going to just do them short slants that they was doing. They wasn't going downfield anymore. Baker couldn't throw the ball downfield. He got hurt. His arm was messed up, man. So, I mean, you know, whatever. Anyway, so here comes your favorite segment of Down the Middle. And, man, hey, y'all see these shirts, right? If y'all want a shirt, inbox me your size. They go for $20. You know what I'm saying? If you're an exercise person, it's $25. But these come in all colors, man. And I'm gonna do the mask, headbands, hats, all that stuff, man. So just inbox me, man, and we make that happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Man up, H-Town Sports Talk and Down the Middle combining. Make this marriage happen. Dun, 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 dun in this mug, man. Yeah, man. So what's the first one we have, man? The plays of the week. Oh, yeah, the Jackson jump pass. We already saw that, man. Let's see that again, though, man. I just want to see that again, man. That was a beautiful thing, man. Oh, we didn't? No, we didn't. Okay. This is just athletic. You know who used to do that back in the day? Brett Favre. Brett Favre used to do that, man. Tim Tebow did it a couple times, too. In Florida, I remember him doing it for sure. Yep, the jump pass. The old jump pass. What we got next, man? Okay, yeah, we seen that a couple times. So now we got Kick Rocks, baby. It's Kick Rocks time. Kick Rocks. My first Kick Rocks, man. And this is why I don't like kickers, man. You got one job, bro. You got one thing you got to do. When everybody else out there practicing on the dummy, on the tackling dummies, they out there sweating. You on the sideline with your towel, and all you got to do is practice taking 3 steps and kicking a ball kicking an oblong ball through 2 25-foot uprights, okay? And what do? They brought you all the way down the field for this chip shot to win the game. And you push it to the right. You big dummy. You big dummy. And how you, man, first of all, kickers should never have no number like 1. Those numbers are reserved for elite players, man. First of all. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are for the quarterbacks, the receivers, the safeties, the cornerbacks, whatever. Kicker ain't supposed to have no 1. We should give him like a number like 97 or something. Or like if they got triple digits, give him like 103. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, man, like kickers don't deserve no 1. But then that was a really good game, man. It really was, man, because Kyler Murray had just marched them back downfield and just kicked the go-ahead field goal right before that. And Cousins brought them all the way down the field, man. They brought them all the way down the field. And it was a chip shot field goal. I think that field goal might have been closer than the extra point. And what did he do? You got one job, bro. So, man, Joseph, number 1, change your number, and you can do what now? Kick rocks. Kick rocks, bro, man. If I was them, that dude wouldn't have a job this week, man. Come tonight. Like, everybody that's coming back to Minnesota, please step forward. Oh, not so fast, number 1. Not so fast. Turn the playbook in over here. Turn the playbook in over there, bro. Turn that playbook in, man. And this is for all my purists out there, and I'm a purist when it comes to football. I still believe that, you know what I'm saying, you should be able to take the quarterback's head off. But that's another thing. You know, I understand people don't want to see a game without the starting quarterback. So I get why they try to protect them. What I don't understand is these taunting penalties. These taunting penalties are out of hand, bro. I mean, get the No Fun League, bro, is back in full effect. Check them out. I got all of them.
Number 88, spinning the ball.
Some of them even cost people games, man. Like that one in San Diego. All these, look what he did. He just spun the ball. Now, how many times you seen somebody do that? Is that really ton? First of all, when you play football, man, you playing against a person right in front of you, and when you beat that person, you should damn well let them know. You should be able to let them know. Football is simulated war. If y'all don't realize what it is, it's a simulated war. It's you trying to penetrate the area of your opponent. That's what simulated war is. If I'm in the war, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to penetrate the area of my opponent and make them weaken, push them back into a corner and make them surrender. That's what you do. So in football, you do the same thing. It's just the simulated win is the touchdown, getting into somebody's end zone. You know, that's what it's about. You're beating somebody. And so you want these grown men full of all this testosterone, these warrior of men, these warriors out there. These dudes, they sacrifice all this blood, sweat, and tears, and then you're trying to take the emotions of these guys out of the game. That is the dumbest thing you can do. They want them to be robots out there. No, they're not robots. Nobody wants to see people tune in to see touchdown celebrations. People tune in for the jaw jacking. People tune in for that. People tune in for the first down.
I think they want them to be teddy bears
or something. They be wanting like, oh, let's hug after this play, man. I want to hug. They already took out all the big hits out the game, man. Like, good Lord, man. The line was disrespectful, but appreciate the cash. I want the Texans. I feel you, Jason. That line was disrespectful, man. Yeah. I put a little money on that too, man. So, yeah, because, 13, come on, man. 13 points, dog. That's crazy, dog. That's just don't make no sense. Anyway, man.
What you want the refs to do, though?
I want them to do it. I want them.
Kick rocks.
Man, kick rocks, dog. Y'all boys, man. Hey, refs. I know y'all job hard, but y'all making it bad on the players, man. Y'all making it hard on them, man. So once again, I like to tell all the NFL players one thing and one thing only, and that's what?
Kick rocks.
Man, it's been a great episode today, man. I got this thing on my face, man. Where's that coming from? Why y'all didn't tell me out there in Twitter world, in Facebook world, I had something on my face? Good Lord. Anyway, man, it's been a great time, man. You know what I'm saying? We got, 15? Well, we got the playoff. We got about 20 more weeks of this, man. And it's just getting started, man. And just because the Texans are not going to be a really good team, and we going into, look like we're going to head into this Davis Mills era, good or bad, we're going to find out what he all about. And I think it's actually more of a good thing that we're going to be able to find out this early what he's all about. Because if he's good enough to stay in, then you might have your quarterback of the future. If not, you already know what you got, and then he could probably be a backup or something, and and then you're going to draft your quarterback of the future in next year's draft. Because me personally, if Tyrod Taylor was still healthy, I had the Texans winning like 6 or 7 games. With Davis Mills and what I saw last week, come on. Everybody man, the kid did good. He bounced back after a bad start and stuff. I was like, okay, man, let's back up a little bit and reevaluate something. He was 8 of 18 with a pick, a touchdown, and a quarterback rating of 10. 10. Okay? Let's pump them brakes on that Davis Mills. All y'all talk about, oh, man, yeah, he bounced back, and I'm glad he got my – yeah, all right, man. Let's see what happens when the NFL team actually games plans for him. And they actually they game plan on his tendencies. They're going to go look some tape up on him and figure out that the kid, I don't even know what we drafted, but, that's Uncle Casario. He saw something. Anyway, man, it's been good with y'all, man. Love you guys, man up, down the middle. This is AC Martell. We'll be back next week with week 3. And I'm coming in Thursday hot with my predictions on week 3, football, NFL, college, rugby. I even watched a little Canadian football this week, man. the Monarchs or whatever they call them people. Whatever, man. I'm just rambling right now because I just love to talk to you guys, man. So we'll see y'all next week, man. We're down the middle with AC Martell. Holla at your boy. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Down the Middle with AC Martell. For more original sports content, remember, go like and subscribe our Facebook and YouTube pages, okay? And remember, I am not a broadcaster. I am not a journalist. I'm just a fan with a mic.